Hello everyone, in this video I'll show you some cool products that I bought on AliExpress. These products are inexpensive and made with great quality. They will be useful for every home craftsman and especially helpful for radio enthusiasts. So, the first product is a digital multimeter from FNIRC DMC 100 which has clamps for measuring high currents. The multimeter comes with high quality probes and thermocouples for measuring temperature. Let's turn on the multimeter and see what measurement modes it has. The first mode is direct current and alternating current, which is selected with the mode button. The second is direct current and alternating current voltage. The third mode is resistance, continuity, and diode testing. The fourth mode is for capacitors. The fifth is frequency and temperature. The last mode is phase indicator and hidden wiring detection. Let's connect the probes and check how the multimeter works. By the way, the probes are made of a soft silicone shell and their tips are very sharp. I take an outlet and measure the alternating current voltage. As you can see, everything works. Now I take a power supply and measure the direct current voltage. The mode, as I mentioned, is switched using the mode button here. Everything works as well. Now let's measure the resistance to be continued. As you can see, the multimeter measures very quickly. Continuity test also works. Now let's measure the capacitor's capacitance. It showed 474 microfarads. Considering the margin of error, it measures pretty well. The live mode is a phase indicator, and that's already an interesting mode. You don't find it in regular multimeters. The non-contact voltage mode is for detecting hidden wiring. And it also indicates cables that are live. Now let's disconnect the probes and use the clamp to measure the current. As a load, I will use a 200 watt light bulb. It shows 0.84, and if you calculate it using the formula, it turns out that the light bulb is a little less than 200 watts. Another big advantage is that this multimeter has a flashlight, which makes it very convenient to use in poorly lit areas, and you can always recharge the multimeter with a mobile phone charger. The second product is also from FNIRC. It's the LCRP1 tester. With this tester, you can check almost any electronic component. The tester has a socket with numbers and letters, which is also displayed on the screen. Now insert any transistor into the socket and press the test button. And as you can see, the tester showed us everything about the transistor, its structure and pinout. Let's take another transistor and try to test it. By the way, it doesn't matter where or which way you insert the transistor, the main thing is that the pins go into different numbers. Now let's try to measure a capacitor. The tester showed 329 microfarads and the capacitor says 330. Next, let's measure the resistors. The tester also handles the resistor well. I also have this big resistor that doesn't fit into the socket, and for such cases there are special clips included. We insert them into the socket and then connect them to the resistor. Everything is planned down to the smallest detail. This tester can also measure inductance coils. As you can see, the choke is 470 microhenries, and you can also easily find out the parameters of a Zener diode by connecting it to the K and A terminals, pressing Zener and then test, and as you can see, this is a 21 volt Zener diode. Now let's try another one. This one is 6 volts. In the same way, you can find out how many volts the LED is. The LED is 6 volts. The green one is 1.9 volts. By moving the slider up, the tester can read button codes from any remote control. Maybe someone will find this feature useful. In general, if there are any other details I haven't measured, let me know in the comments. The link to this device is also in the description. Thanks everyone for watching, and goodbye. To be continued.